Hello everybody, this is Becky at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I just came on to apologize for not doing a live today. I'm not going to do any lives this week. I'm just live shows, that is. I just need a break from doing the lives and taking some time to regroup my brain. It's just a little bit on the overwhelmed side. So I thought in this video I would go over some things that I'm working on so you can understand why I decided I needed a break. First off, I'm working on Inktober, and I've done every day up until today. This is the 14th, 15th. And then yesterday I just wasn't feeling it, but I felt like I needed to, finish the commitment I'd made to do them. So today I've got to come up with something for here. So I've got my ballpoint pen. I went and got me some zebras. And then the other thing I'd like to get done tonight before I go to bed is the cards for this week. And this week I'm only going to send out 4 cards because that's the amount of backgrounds I have. My goal was to send out 6 handmade cards using Dirty Dozen backgrounds or my scraps. So what I might do is do these 4 out of the Dirty Dozen backgrounds, which I'm supposed to add a quote and some buttons to these. And then I might do an additional 2 out of my scrap bags. I've got, let's see, some other things to share. Scott found this old click art fonts. I think he got this at the thrift store for $1.99. This was 1996, 1997 is the last copyright on it, but it had the disc in it. So he went to work on it, and he's got it loaded on my computer. So all of these fonts are on my computer. So if I want to, I can play with them. And that was that. Then I've got all the stuff I'm working on. I've got this tub. I got at Aldi's. A 3-pack of them's like $4. I've got this new thing Mary's doing during her lives on Friday nights at 7:30 Central. The Mary LTA does a live show, and she's just started this last Friday where she does a pick 10 or pick 12, whichever one she decides to do. But you start by doing the first 5 or 6 prompts on this side, and then she says flip it, and then you do an additional 5 or 6 on this side. That looks really blue, but this background is purple. It's just not going to show purple, is it? Nope. But anyway, then you fold it in half, and this becomes a page. So I've got that started with her. Then on Sundays at noon, Tanya McGuire has started doing a completely from junk journal using things you get in the mail. That's junk mail that would normally hit the trash. She's also including old magazines that you can cut images out, old books, and things like that. So let me show you the page Well, what I had to use was a tri-fold ad from Dell. So Tanya said, yeah, go ahead and use that. It'll work okay, fine. So this is the side that I finished while I was watching her. Well, I didn't completely finish it. I kept working at it even after she had signed off, and even after I posted a picture, I added a little bit more. So, yeah. This is what I did on the first side of the trifold. And I really like how this turned out. Well, then when I said, well, that side is finished, I'll start on the other side. Well, everything I did that night, that Sunday night, I didn't like. I didn't like a thing about it. So I said, you know what? It's time to walk away. And so I went to bed, and I got up the next morning, and I was quite inspired. And so I finished it. So now my page is finished. After a while, we're going to bind these into a journal. So this is the second side that I did. And I use magazine images and words I've cut out. And then I just used a marker to highlight everything and go around stuff. And I really love how it turned out. And then when it's going to be in the book, all right, it'll fold up like this. This part will be in my hinge area. So this will close down. So this side will be a page. Then it'll be sewn in right here. And what I did to reinforce it, on this side, I added a strip of cardstock before I put my book pages on, just to give me some added strength in where it's going to fold open and closed all the time. So once you turn to, like, this page would come and go, and then you could flip this out. So this will be a flip out, this section here. But that's a fun project. So that's two things I got going there. I've got that tub, I've got my book pages that I pulled out of the book I'm doing with Jerry Bellini. And I think, Jerry, you said you're going to start doing it every other week. She's going to add another page to it. So I'll show you this project. And this is Jerry Bellini at Recycled Parts for Art. And this is the book I'm using. It's a double-day romance library. So the first page was done right in the middle of the book, and then I went to the left and I did a page spread in front of that one. And so I'm working opposite of what Jerry was doing. So this time I was on the opposite side of where she had added pockets, because she went back toward the front of the book to add the page for today. But this was a page I did with her for the second page about our internet community. And then there was the first one. And then this is today's page. It's a pocket page. See, there's a pocket in here, and in here, and in here. So this is what I came up with. And I'm tickled with it. I really like it. And I think Jerry said the next project's going to be some things that we can tuck into these pockets. And I left these long because I'm thinking I'll add just some beads to it and then tie it off and just have some beads in there. So anyway, that was that. And I got this bin so I can put all of the little projects I'm working on, like Jerry Bellini's recycled book, Tanya McGuire's junk journal, and then Mary's pages from her live shows. I'm going to put them in here so I have them all in one location. That was my biggest thing. Everything was getting lost. The other thing I finished this week was this page I did with Lisa at Lisa's My Eclectic Life, and I will put a link to everybody's channel I'm mentioning in the description box. So if you're not already subscribed to them, please go over and give them some love. They do a lot of great work over there. Lisa actually put a spinning video up today on spinning wool, which is very interesting to me. But this is the page I completed with her. I don't know if you can see the glitter going on in the middle of the flowers. The last prompt was add something to your right, and it was glitter. So I just got out a glitter pen and put a dot in the middle of each of the flowers and then sprinkled some of the glitter on. So that was that page. And let's see. Lisa goes live on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Time. Tanya McGuire goes live on... Lisa goes live Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Time. Tanya McGuire goes live noon on Sundays, Central Time. And Jerry Bellini, she just does videos right now. She does impromptu lives to give us updates on her house. And Mary, the Marydale Abrams, she goes live, the Mary LTA goes live on Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Central. So I will put down their channels and the times they go live and on my description box. Let's see. I just wanted to catch you guys up and to share things that I've been working on and that kind of stuff just in a quick video. This is my Faces journal. And this is the face I did yesterday. Her head's a little wide, but it's okay. I still think it's better than my first one. Let me show you the first one. That was my first face. So I feel like the faces are getting better in my book, and I'm only working on the right-hand page. Well, that face is an animal face. So I feel teeth are hard to do. I love him. He's my favorite. She turned out pretty good. But it really is practice. You just have to keep practicing. Try to draw different shaped heads and faces. Have their eyes looking in different directions. She looks kind of sad or ticked off, doesn't she? And then there's my lady from yesterday. I don't do them daily. They're like a, hey, I want to do a face kind of thing. The only other thing I want to share in this video is mail call. I've gotten in some wonderful mail. And I had already done this video, and yeah, it messed up on me. So anyway, I'm going to go back over some things. This stuff here, I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over because I've already done this like twice. This was from Sharon Lombard, and she sent me her favorite, sent you a card from my favorite Dirty Dozen. And so I'm going to include her note along with this card in my paper bag journal page. Isn't it pretty? Those are just so much fun to do. And I'm so glad you're joining in on that, Sharon. It really is a lot of fun. And we'll get back to it next week. And so she sent me some lovely Halloween napkins. I love this one that says, wishing you a haunting night. That one's awesome. Really colorful, deep, rich colors. I'm going to slide this stuff back in so I don't get everything mixed up until I can put it away. And she sent me these wonderful metal pieces. I love to use these on little journals on the covers as a, a focal image. And then look at this ghost. Isn't he adorable? I love him. And she dated it and signed it for me. I love that. So those will all get saved, most definitely. And then this little envelope, I had a hard time getting into it. But it's all little mini stickers. Look at that spider. Ooh. So I can add those to some projects and journals and stuff. So thank you, Sharon. Then these here are from Itsy. Yeah, these are from Itsy. And she had heard me say that I did not have any Christmas napkins. So she sent this note. It says, last night you said you don't have any Christmas napkins. Now you can't say that, LOL. Here is what I have. Hope you can use something. Love your shows. Always a fun time. Thank you. Threw in a couple other little things. Hugs, Mindy. Thank you so much, Mindy. And I love her. She looks like she's thoroughly enjoying whatever she's got there. This delightful tag with the kitty cat. Oh, and she also had this huge paper clip on the napkins, and I tore the Santa napkin a little bit when I did this the first time, so I took it off and hung it over there. But aren't these little guys cute? Look at that. Isn't she precious? She's got her umbrella. She's ready to go. And there's a little dapper guy. So those will all go where I can get to them to work in journals. And she included a piece of deli paper that's got metallic, lovely bling to it. And then these awesome napkins. It's a Santa and some Christmas baubles, some ho ho ho. There's a Joy snowman. This is tissue paper. That's wonderful. There's a New Year's napkin. Some more baubles. See, I tore him a little bit getting the paper clip off. And I love this. This reminds me of that movie Elf. So thank you so much, Mindy. I will definitely put these to use. If I can get them back in your envelope so I don't mess them up or lose them. Alright. Then this came today from Tanya. And I'd already opened it one time. So I've got some things separated aside. But I'll pull this stuff out again. This envelope I had saved aside is she included a bunch of things that she had die cut. There's die cuts in here. Leaves and gears and things like that. And I'm going to save them to use them in her her journal project. Not that they're junk, it's just I think they'd be a nice addition to embellish it. So I'm going to save those with your first journal page in my box of goodies. Then in here, she had sent me some coins. Aren't they awesome? I love this one with the acorn. That's table scatter, you guys. That's all you got to do. Is like the dollar store has table scatter for all the different holidays. And then she included some napkins. These remind me of the folk art dishes you could get in the 70s, I think it was. And then these pumpkin doilies. Look at that. There's several here. They're awesome. Thank you so much, Tanya. I'll put everything back in the envelope so I can find it. I keep saying the same thing, but and then I think I shared these before, but these are from Kendra. She sent me an envelope full of doilies. She hit the mother load on doilies, I'm telling you. And then this envelope came from Judy. And Judy's been on vacation, so if you guys have been waiting for something from Judy, bear with her. She's having fun. Look at this. Isn't that cute? She included an ATC card and a coin. And she wasn't even my partner. She was just being sweet. And she sent these backgrounds. And she signed the back of them so I can remember who created the backgrounds. And then she included these goodies, which I could take these and then just quickly like add the spider onto that one. I could maybe add this skull on, well, that one looks more fallish. Maybe on this one. Or something. But see, I could add these to it and have them more finished artist trading cards. And then she included these fun little stickers and a napkin with a pumpkin. So thank you so much, Judy. This was a nice surprise too. I've been getting some delightful mail. You guys just don't know how much I appreciate it. Let's see, what else? Oh, I got another book because I earned a $25 gift card with my our insurance. You can earn points, and I traded the points in for a $25 gift card. So I picked up this book. It's called Paint, Play, Explore: Expressive Mark Making Techniques in Mixed Media by Ray Missigman. And it just looked like a lot of fun. So I have two new books with the collage one I got the other day. And it tells you about the tools used in mixed media: paints, inks, and dyes, paste, resist, primers. It's just all about everything you can do in mixed media. So that's just kind of a little flip through. I don't want to share the whole thing. So anyway, this book and then the one I got the other day will keep me entertained in any whatever downtime is. I have these I can tote along and read while I'm waiting and stuff like that. So anyway, that catches you guys up on that, and I will get this uploaded. Goodness, it's almost 20 minutes long. or it will be by the time I quit yakking. So hold tight. After this one's uploaded and ready to go, I'll have another one I'm going to do on everything Scott and I have been finding thrifting the last week or so. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Be patient with me, and I'll see you live next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.